That was a great one at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium last night. The goal that broke the hearts of Arsenal fans. The second goal from Erling Haaland, making it the 27th goal of the season in EPL, the English Premier League, alone for Erling Haaland, a man who, since joining Manchester City, has not left the pedal where he stopped scoring from last season, and he continued this season. And it was a big game last night at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where that particular game hold the title race between Arsenal and Manchester City. But this time around, Manchester City is back to the top of the table. On that note, I welcome you to 360 Sports on Trust TV. I am Emmanuel Fashemi. We'll be looking at that and other stories on the show. I've got a great sports analyst, a sports enthusiast, a friend, and a sister, Umar Madia. Umar Madia, welcome to...
Okay, you have added so many feathers to my cap this morning, and it feels so good. Since we're going to talk about a magnificent match that kind of gave me some sort of feeling I haven't felt in a while.
Did I say goosebump?
Not really. I think it's all about the thrills for me and the adrenaline rush. For me, yes, fans, yeah, no players, goosebumps, no goosebumps for me in football, especially football and sports in general. No goosebumps.
Okay, all right. You know how we do it. We'll begin from the home scene. Let's go straight to the camp of the under-17 Nigerian team. That is the Golden Eaglets. After passing the MRA test, all the players that were selected for the under-17 WAFU B tournament in Ghana, they all passed the MRA test right there. And as it is a good news, and we are happy that all the players selected, none of them failed the MRI test. And on that note, Manu Garba, the coach of the side, said his confidence of good outing in Accra, Ghana. That tournament kicks off today right there in Accra, and we are the defending champions of the WAFU B under-17 tournament, where we'll have to play, also defend the title, and probably win the AFCON under-17 ticket, where we'll now play the AFCON under-17 to get the World Cup ticket proper. But first thing first, we'll have to qualify from the WAFU B. Yeah. And yesterday, when the MRI test was carried out on all of the Nigerian players, though other countries were also involved, but our own is Nigeria is our own, and that's our consign. Mm-hmm. The players, all of them passed the MRI test, which after that we say thank God for not seeing, because the last two editions we saw some of the players not making it, and we have to come back, start picking players. We just assembled team. But yesterday, all of the players 100% clean.
Okay, so talking about the MRI test before players have been admitted into a competition, it's not something that is new. And the countries like UK and US, of course, which of course prepare before, maybe months before the tournament, and even do it maybe a few weeks or few days before the tournament, you see that they had problems in the beginning. But coming back to Nigeria and talking about the MRI test, there were a lot of backlash concerning how some of the players didn't qualify, and it kept a lot of tongue wagging, because we do things in a sense that we have a few minutes into something, and then in the next a few minutes to that thing, that's when we start making preparations and making sure that these players are fit. I'm very, very, very happy that these players, 20 of them, made it into that list where they're clean. But next time we should do something better, probably put things in place, put measures in place to make sure that these things go smooth, and not keep a lot of tongue wagging concerning our preparations, and also the MRI test, which has given us problems, not just in this preparation but other preparations.
Okay, what you're trying to say is that maybe before CAF and FIFA, whatever, do their own, we should always have our own.
Of course, you should.
With the way it is right now, let's look at our chances at this tournament. The whole thing kicks off today. We are the defending champions. Unfortunately, during the last time out, when we qualified to the AFCON under-17, we didn't make it to the World Cup. But what do you fancy our chances this time around, winning the title and then going ahead?
Okay, so let's start from the coach. Manu Garba is somebody who has done his best concerning coaching, and making sure that these boys are ready for this tournament. I heard his press conference this morning calling out people who are actually in Ghana to come out and support the under-17 team as they will be plying their trade today in Ghana. But coming to the home front, or looking at the match holistically, we are the defending champions, and the Nigerians, there's something about Nigerians, maybe not at the national level or maybe the senior level, but you know, they're hungry. These young men and women are hungry for putting their name or writing their name in gold and having a chance to get to the senior team. But you know, when we get to the senior team, I don't know if it's complacency, I don't know if it's I have arrived kind of a mindset, but we still see how these people do not perform very well. But coming to this, I think we have a great chance clinching the trophy again at the end of the tournament and probably qualifying for the World Cup at this when it comes.
To
when
the
it starts.
under-17 AFCON.
Of course.
Okay.
And the AFCON, of course. I'm very optimistic about the squad. Have you seen those boys play?
They are very young.
They are very young, and I think that Nigeria and our team we're keeping to the age bracket. Before now, when you talk about under-17, you'll be seeing people who are as old as 30. You know, you probably wouldn't know, but those are allegations that we have seen in the past. And when you look at these people, you just feel like maybe there's some atom of truth in this allegation that has been thrown to them. But, you know, these boys, you just know that they are under 17, they are energetic.
When you from their look.
Exactly. You know that, you know, they will give it their all. And that fatigue or, you know, rusting out before they get to the next stage of their career is not a problem anymore. I wish them all the best as we're playing our trades in Ghana today, and hoping that we qualify for African Cup of Nations and, of course, the World Cup under-17. I wish them all the best, and I wish that we will win at the end of this match.
Okay,
we more matches
win as in at the end of the tournament in Accra, Ghana is going to starting today to the 28th of this month. So let's see how it goes. First, we'll have to qualify from the zone, then to AFCON to the World Cup. We must pick all of the tickets to advance. And the good news is that all of them made the MRI test that was carried out on the players, on Nigerian players yesterday. And so congratulations to Manu Garba for going there, and the NFF for making sure the right age is what we went with to the tournament. All right, let's leave Accra, Ghana and come back home and quickly look at the Nigerian Premier Football League, where one match is scheduled for today. It's a rescheduled game, the outstanding game of Rivers United. The fourth one, they've played 3. They have 6, they've played 3. And today they will be playing the fourth one. And the fourth game is going to be against Abia Warriors, whereas they are on the 13th. Rivers United is on the Nigerian Premier Football League table on the 13th position against Abia Warriors, who is also not, they are not doing bad at all. But for Rivers United, after Stanley Neguma, the longest serving coach in the NPFL, left the team just 2 weeks back now, and Evans again took charge of the team. Their first game against Sunshine Stars of Akure, they lost, and today they will be facing Abia Warriors in one of their outstanding games. 6 outstanding games, they've played 3. Today is the 4th one, and out of those 3, 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Of course, the NPFL rather gave us reasons why they have to hold the NPFL for Rivers United to actually take on the Continental Championship. And now it's time for them to do all of the 6 matches, and then the match day fixtures will return, like the normal match day fixtures will return. But looking at these 2 teams critically, Abia Warriors cannot lose, because there are 2 points to relegation as it stands. Yes, of course. And right now, Abia Warriors are doing everything. Augustine, who is actually their captain, has been saying a lot, and they're bringing all of their A game into the pitch today. So you expect a lot of actions and thrills from Rivers United, of course, who are wanting to keep strong in the NPFL, and also Abia Warriors, who, if they win this match, will be 5 points clear of the relegation. So let's see how it goes. Abia Warriors have gotten a boost. Watlai is back. He has been in an injury since the start of the season.
I think Samson Obi is back.
Yes, he's back to the side.
And we have another one, Okike. Okike is back.
Yes,
so
back
they have
the team.
3 super players who will be boosting the team, and we're hoping that they give it their all. As it stands, Rivers United are not doing so bad because Abbey Warriors is 14th on the league as it stands.
Rivers United, we all thought 6 games, if they had won all of those 6 games, we know where they are on the Premier Football
Which of course I don't see that happening.
It was not possible. But they played 3, and it's not the kind of result they wanted. And then after that Accra United draw, the coach Stanley Guma left the team, and Evers Ogain, who's the assistant, took over. And his first game in charge, it was a loss.
So it's a debris of what the coach has left that we're seeing right now. But for a team like Rivers United, who at some point was topping the MPFL and also got a chance to represent in the continental football, I think that we expect more from Rivers United. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it is the coaching department. I don't know if it's something that we're not seeing on the pitch, maybe behind the scenes, but they need to put their acts together if they want to retain their position and their name and their status and the self-esteem of all of the players in the Nigerian Professional Football League. I'm hoping to see a lot of actions when they play. So let's see what happens at the end of the day.
That game is built for 4 p.m. Nigerian time today, and sure, you will get that result on the show and our subsequent edition. But let's leave the shores of Nigeria and go straight to Europe. The big one happened at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium last night. All Arsenal fans, well, it's a pity as it stands right now that Tottenham, all hopes were resting on Tottenham to get the job against Manchester City, but it didn't go their way. And at the end of the day, Erling Haaland, a man that knows how to pierce the heart of people, came up, rose up to the occasion. The first goal was an easy tap-in, and the second one, fantastic. Doku got that penalty, and he converted it sweetly. 27 goals for him as it stands right now. And I beg your pardon, not Chelsea, Manchester City are at the top of the table, my dear. I don't know what really happened what happened in that game, because everybody was thinking Tottenham was going to at least repay, because both of them, Arsenal and Tottenham, are from London. Okay, let's have the table on the screen while my dear react to that.
Okay, so I felt an incandescent love for that game, I must tell you.
It's as if you are supporting Man City.
It was a rush of adrenaline for me, and I felt like even if I was supporting a match or a game, or I was supporting a team before that game started, getting into the play, it was me not taking sides anymore, because all of the teams came with their A game. And I felt like a lot of things were wrong in that match, but I know that they might not be playing in the Champions League, but other tournaments.
Definitely,
so
they will play in the Europa League.
I think this is a new psychology. This is a new identity for a team that has lost. For a game of 6 matches, they lost 5, and then coming back to be 5th on the table as it stands. I pray that they go to Sheffield and in the coming days, and
that's the last game
they
of the
will
season.
be, of course, they would stand on that 5th position on the table. And I feel like Erling Hazard is having a very good time.
Erling
Haaland, I beg your pardon. See, he might probably not be able to score the 36 goals and winning, the Golden Boot just like he did. But for 27, I don't think anybody can win in the Premier League. And this season, they're not letting their oars rest at all. So I think that the game of football is taking another dimension entirely. And I feel like the match yesterday was a show for that. It's not all about the best man anymore. It's all about the best individual. It's all about the best teams. It's all about the best crowds. It happened in Tottenham Hotspur yesterday, but did he actually give them an advantage? So this is the fact that, a lot of people say when you play in the home front, the ginger and all of that. Football is transcending from that. People are coming with their A game. You cheer me up, you don't cheer me up. This is about my integrity. This is about what I want to achieve in my football career. So I'm coming all out on anything, whether you're on the home front or away. We've
Okay,
seen that happen.
let's just run over the table quickly and see what that win means for Manchester City and what the loss meant for Tottenham Hotspur. Manchester City now is at the top of the table with 88 points after 37 games with 60 goal difference. Arsenal is second, 86, 2 points ahead of them. 86 points, 61 goal difference. Liverpool is third with 79 points. Aston Villa is fourth, sure to play in the Champions League with 68 points with just a game. The last game will come over this weekend. Tottenham Hotspur fifth, 63 points. Newcastle United is 57 points on the sixth position. Chelsea the same point with Newcastle United. Manchester United is 8th with 54 points, and West Ham United 9, 52 points. Brighton is on the 10th position with 48 points. Let's just go to the flip side of the table and look at the bottom teams. We have Sheffield United, Burnley, Luton Town, Nottingham Forest, Brentford, Everton, and this team, Everton, is safe as it stands right now, and they will be playing Arsenal at the end of the season. Let's see where Manchester City will play West Ham United at Etihad. So it's going to be a cracker. The last day, EPL will go down the wire on the last day. Let's see what will happen the last round of match day 38 in the English Premier Football League. All right, let's move ahead and go straight to France. We cannot stop talking about our own. Definitely, I'm proud to be a Nigerian as it stands right now, because Nigerians, athletes, footballers, our sportsmen and women are doing well out there. Let's go straight to France. Like I said, Chiamaka Nnadozie winning another award. Now she has scooped the award. The best goalkeeper from the Professional Football Union Association, the union in France there, where she won the best goalkeeper of the season. The second award she will be winning this time around after she won the CAF award. So let's say she has won 3 awards all alone this year. That's our own Chiamaka from last year down to this year. Chiamaka Nnadozie. So fantastic one. She defeated the likes of PSG goalkeeper, and the rest of Lyon's goalkeeper was there, but she beat these great goalkeepers and win the award. And she was so fantastic for her team, saving 7 penalties this season. No man goalkeeper, male and female goalkeeper in Europe this season saved that number of penalties. So she tops that chart both for male and female goalkeeping in Europe. So
when you talk about women doing great things, I'm an advocate of women doing great things.
Women supporting women.
You can call that if you want. You can call it that. But, you know, I love the fact that, you know, Chiamaka Nnadozie has become a household name, and she's doing great for herself. She's just 23 years old, and she's getting this kind of this kind of recognition, not just at home, but internationally. Now, when the CAF award, when she won against Khadija of Morocco and also Anila of South Africa, I thought that was it. And then when I saw this one, I was like, okay, I think that we are expecting more. I saw her play, saving those penalties for her team.
7
of them.
No male goalkeeper has done that, male or female.
So she's doing very well. I think she is on top of her game at the moment, and it takes a lot of energy, a lot of momentum, a lot of passion for what you do to be on top of your game. I think she won something. She won like three awards
right now. Best goalkeeper for CAF, best goalkeeper in the league, and now for the Professional Football Union in France. Best goalkeeper. This
is the best time to be Nigerian at this point, when you hear news like this. And I urge our Super Falcons, you know, you're not just doing us a favor when you represent Nigeria and you do great things in the African Cup of Nations or in the World Cup or in the Olympic Games, of course, which Nigeria has not qualified for a while. But with the likes of Chiamaka Nnadozie in the picture, we've been able to qualify for the Olympics.
Okay.
And right now, I feel that, you know, she needs a lot of support at this moment. Her psyche, you know, it's taking a lot.
Okay, Chiamaka Nnadozie, congratulations to you for winning that award and putting Nigerian names on the global map. In Europe, it's a good one already. She will be there when the Super Falcons will be playing the Paris Games, and it's going to happen in her city. That is where she ply her trade. All right, let's just go straight to Benin City and quickly run over the Adova 2024 Handball Premier League that is going on at the Samuel Ogbumidia Stadium in Benin. It's match day 2. Let's just run over the result quickly. We'll have the result on the the screen. The female category, it was Rivers Queens against Seasider Babes of Lagos, 38-30. Seasiders winning that particular game. Rima Queens of Sokoto beat Plateau Peacocks 22-20, just two goals difference. We have the Defenders Babes of Abuja beat Kwas Babes, that is the military team, that is army team, 44-22, while Delta Queens lost to Imo Grasshoppers 35-27. Then in the male category, there were games also in the male category. Let's quickly look at those results for the male. Adamawa Warriors lost woefully to Safety Shooters of Abuja 35-17. Sunshine Kings of Ondo State lost to Correction Boys 33-23. Kano Pillars lost to Rima Strikers of Sokoto 42-27. The game between Benue Buffaloes and Conference Stars was a walkover one for Benue Buffaloes, so that game didn't come up. So let's see how it goes, and then let's go straight to Italy, where one game will be happening tonight. It is the Coppa Italia final, and our own Super Eagles winger Ademola Lookman will be there to represent Atlanta against Juventus, who will be playing in that final. And it's a good one, fantastic one for Ademola Lookman, who has been fantastic this season. Just in 2 seconds, that game, just your prediction, Atlanta Juventus final, Ademola Lookman will be there.
Of course, I see that Atlanta has been in their best forms in the last 5 games, and Juventus hasn't been doing very well. I think Atlanta would still be at an advantage when they play at the Trent this evening.
Okay, your scoreline quickly.
2-1, I guess.
In favor of Atlanta?
Of course.
All right, that is where we'll be leaving it on the show 364 this morning from Trust TV. Thanks for watching, and to Madia for joining on the show. You did a wonderful job, and it's good to always have you by my side.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
All right, that is it on the program. I am Emmanuel Fashimi. Say thanks for watching.